My question is to the Minister of Children and Youth. Minister, let me share the story of Chelsea and her son, Charlie. On May 4th, Charlie was told he was being terminated from IBI therapy as of September, just in time for Charlie to go to school. Problem is, Minister, Charlie isn't ready for school. He hasn't achieved half of his developmental goals. So Charlie is expected to go to school in September without the tools he needs to succeed. Charlie is being set up to fail. It's not right, and it's not fair. I will ask the minister again, will she reverse her decision and allow children like Charlie to continue receiving IBI therapy until he has met his developmental goals?
Thank you. Minister of Children and Youth Services.
Thank you, Speaker. And I want to thank my critic for the question as well. It's important to remember for children who are in IBI therapy currently, they will continue in IBI therapy until their next assessment. And I think there's a myth out there, Speaker, a myth that needs to be clarified, that these children, after a clinical assessment, are not automatically dropped. They will be assessed and their future treatment will be recommended by a clinician and a transition plan will be established. It's important to remember too, Speaker, that IBI and ABA are essentially the same thing. The difference is, Speaker, intensity of the service.
Answer.
What we're moving to, Speaker, is a system that moves away from extreme choices.
Thank you.
And we are building a model.
Thank you. Member from Dufferin-Caledon, come to order. Supplementary.
It is very frustrating, Speaker. The message is not getting through. This is not a myth. From Chelsea's email, and I quote, "My son Charlie was terminated from IBI at his 6-month progress service. He is not ready for school. Charlie has waited 2 years to start IBI therapy, only to be told he's out in September. No appeal, no transition, no direct funding option. I will ask again, on behalf of the children like Charlie and the thousands of kids in Ontario with ASD, will the minister reverse her decision to remove IBI therapy for kids over 5 until she has a coordinated provincial autism strategy in place?"
Be seated, please. Be seated, please. Thank you. Minister.
Speaker, my commitment to families and these children is that they will have a personalized plan of care that is responsive to their needs and to their changing circumstances. Speaker, families have asked us for this, and providers have been asking for this. Experts have said this. That's exactly why we're doing this, Speaker. And I'm very pleased to say, Speaker, that we're working very closely with
the member from Hamilton Mountain, come to order.
When it comes to the Connections program to ensure smooth transitions well before a child goes into the school system and while they start in the school system. I'm also very pleased to report, Speaker, that as of this point, over 434 families have met with their service provider. That just happened in a week, Speaker. Over half of the involved families have had their first meeting. Some are taking second meetings. We're monitoring these situations case by case with the families. We're listening to what the families are saying, and we're taking.
Thank you.